Hello everyone, it's Rob here. Just with a very quick message before your video starts. I just wanted to remind you that the Draw with Rob activity book is out now. You can get it right now. And if you like these videos, I think you'll really like this book. It's full of lots of the draw-alongs of your favourite characters, and then loads of other stuff like puzzles, colouring pages. There's bits where I've started a drawing off and you need to finish it. There's even a nice certificate for you at the end if you complete all the activities in this book, and you can fill in. There's a page which you have to write all about yourself, your favourite things, and draw a self-portrait, that kind of thing. So I think you'll really like it. Okay, that's enough for me. You need to watch your video. Here it is, your Draw with Rob video. Have fun. Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Draw with Rob, with me, Rob Biddulph. There's a picture of me and my dog Ringo. And this picture is very exciting because this picture is in my brand new picture book called Dog Gone, which is all about this chap here called Teddy. And it's a really fun book. We have lots of pictures of dogs in this book. Look, you can see lots of pictures of Teddy, but also right at the end, look at that. Whoa! That drawing took me a long time. It's a really fun story, this one. If you like dogs, I guarantee you will like that book. Now then, I am a children's author and illustrator. You might have guessed that because of me talking about the book that I've just written. But you might not know me at all. But that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter in the slightest, because do you know what? I am here today to show you how to draw a picture of something. And the animal that we are going to be drawing today is, well, it's called a bear, but do you know what? It's not a bear at all. It's actually a marsupial. Now, who knows what a marsupial is? That's right, it's an animal they have pouches that their young grow and develop in. That is a marsupial. So a kangaroo, for example, is a marsupial. So this animal actually lives in the same country that kangaroos live, Australia. Should I tell you what the animal is? It's a koala bear. Isn't it strange that they're called koala bears, but they're not actually bears at all? Now, I've never met a koala bear in real life. I've never been to Australia, which is a real shame. I have lots of family in Australia, but I've never been myself. But I do think they are absolutely lovely, beautiful animals. So cute, they seem so peaceful and like they wouldn't hurt a fly. They only eat eucalyptus leaves, that's the only thing they eat. So I don't think they would hurt any other living creature, and they are really so sweet. So I thought they would be something perfect for us to learn to draw together. Now then, just in case you haven't seen any of these videos before, this is how it works. We are going to do a drawing together. I am going to show you how to do that drawing in tiny little steps. We're going to break it down into tiny little stages. So I'm going to draw a little bit of the drawing here. You can pause the video and you can copy what I do. Start your video up again. I will draw a little bit more, then you draw, I draw, you draw, I draw, you draw. And we'll do it in little steps. And by the end, we are going to have a lovely drawing of a very cute koala. Does that sound like a good plan? Right, you're going to need a piece of paper, you're going to need a pen or a pencil, something to draw with, and that's about it. I'm going to do a bit of colouring later. It's up to you whether you want to colour too. It might be nice. It might be nice. Shall we start? Right, so we're going to start like we do with so many of these Draw with Rob drawings. We're going to start with a great big circle pretty much in the middle of our page. So our circle is going to come around like this. Remember, it doesn't have to be a perfect circle. It's very difficult to actually draw a perfect circle freehand actually. But I do want you to add a little bit of something to the top of your circle. When we get to about here, I want you just to add a bit of a sort of tufty, few sort of zigzaggy lines, okay? Just at the top, like that. Because this is going to be our koala's head, and they sort of have a little tuft of hair at the top of their heads, like that. Okay? So that's a nice easy start. Okay, we're going to, next I think we're going to do a couple of other circles. We're going to do these circles down here. Okay, so we're going to do one. Imagine we need to sort of work out where the center line is down our picture there. And just to the left of that center line, I want you to draw another circle down here. So nowhere near as big as the first one, but not tiny. About that sort of size. Okay? And then let's draw another one next to it, exactly the same size. So leave a little, about a centimetre gap in between. And then we're going to draw another circle, like that. Okay? Then I want you to draw just a little line in between the circles, like that, slightly below halfway. And then we're going to draw two other lines going up at slight angles, joining at the bottom of our head. Now, shall I tell you what these things are going to be? Our koala bear is going to be sitting down on the floor with his or her feet straight out like that. So these are the soles of our koala's feet. We've drawn a couple of other animals in this pose. Let me think, we did the unicorn, didn't we? The unicorn was a bit like this. So there you go, if you drew the unicorn with me, what number drawing was a unicorn? I think it was number 18. Okay, so a little while ago we did that unicorn, but hopefully you can remember. Okay, now then, shall we start on our koala's face, shall we? Actually, no, let's do the ears. Let's do the ears first of all. Now the ears, basically, they have these quite big ears, quite big sort of shaggy ears around this sort of area of their head. So what we need to do is basically two more circles. We're going to draw the first one. We're going to come up from here. If you imagine this is a clock, we're at about 1 o'clock or about 1:30 on the clock. I want you to draw a really quite big circle, not quite as big as the head, but not a million miles away, but I want you to make it a sort of jaggedy circle, because their ears are a little bit sort of furry too. So we start off smooth and then we get a bit more jaggedy as we go around, like that. So it's a nice fluffy ear. Now the tricky bit is to try and make it, we're trying to replicate that on this side, so we need to do a mirror image of this ear here. And we need to try and make it as close to the same size as that first one as we can. So here we go. It's not very easy to do this. Doesn't matter too much. Don't try and get it absolutely, don't worry if you don't get it absolutely perfect. I mean, yes, you should try and get it as perfect as possible, I suppose. But if one's a bit smaller than the other, so be it. I'm sure in real life koala bear ears are not exactly the same size as each other. How's that looking? It's not bad, is it? I'm quite pleased with that. I'm going to go back round and make it a little bit pointier in some areas, like that. There we go. So basically there's lots of circles involved in this drawing, isn't there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far, 2 of which are very shaggy. One has got a little bit of pointiness at the top. But yeah, nice simple shape so far, and our koala is really starting to take shape. Right, now let's draw a little face, shall we? We are going to start with our koala's nose. They have very distinctive types of noses. They're basically sort of rectangle shapes, but with curved edges. So what we're going to draw is towards the bottom of that very first circle that we did, we're going to draw quite a big rectangular shape like that towards the bottom of the circle, just like that, with rounded corners. Okay? Already I think that just looks like a koala. They're quite a sort of iconic design, aren't they? Koalas, koala bears that aren't bears. Okay, we need to add a couple of circles for eyes now. So we're going to do one to the right, about that sort of size. And one exactly the same size to the left. There we go. That's not bad. That's not bad. Now then, who would like to know an interesting fact about koalas? You? Okay, I will tell you one. Did you know that they sleep for up to 18 hours a day? They are real little snoozers, koalas are. So I thought our koala today would be a little bit sleepy looking. Now this is a nice little trick. If you want to make a character that you draw look a bit sleepy, there's a very easy way of doing that. Okay, first thing you need to do is we need to draw a straight line right across the center of our eyes, like that. And these are going to be the eyelids, and they're sort of going to be half closed, which means it sort of tricks the brain into thinking that these characters are a little bit sleepy looking. Then if we draw sort of a semicircle below that and colour it in, which is going to be our character's pupil, like that. Do the same on this side here. And look, we have a little sleepy koala bear character. Just neaten that up a little bit. There we go. a little sleepy bear. What do you think? Very easy, isn't it? So a little trick for you there, so you can remember that one, along with my little shadow tip and my eyebrow. Do you remember my eyebrow tip as well? That's a good one. Speaking of eyebrows, let's add some eyebrows in here. We're going to add them, they're going to be slightly sort of pointing, not straight, they're going to be pointing in sort of that direction, I think, because that sort of enhances that sort of sleepy feeling, I think. Let's add a couple of nostrils towards the bottom of the nose. Do you remember how I do nostrils? I do those funny little swirly things, don't I? I love the swirls. If you look at the signature of my name on my books, I always have a little swirly bit there. So there we go. Eyes and nose. Do you know what? I'm not going to give my koala bear a mouth. I think the mouth is sort of tucked up underneath the nose there. I don't think we need to add a mouth actually. But what we do need to add is, let's add a bit of detail on the tummy. We're just going to add a little, repeat that sort of pointy pattern there, and we're just going to do a little line like that, because they have a little white tummy. The rest of them is usually sort of bluey grey, but this area here is nice and white. Okay, now what I want you to do on this foot here, so his or her left foot, but the right foot as we look at it, I want you to draw a small circle towards the bottom of that foot, just like that. Let's do the same over here, same size, little circle at the bottom. Then around that, I want you to add 3 smaller circles. 1, 2, 3. Do the same over here. 1, 2, 3. Look, there are cute little koala paws that he or she is pointing straight towards the camera. Cute. This is a quick drawing, this one, isn't it, this week? Okay, now I'm going to add another little line, this time a little diagonal line, just going from the top of that foot to the face, and that's going to be one of our koala's arms. Because look, he or she's a little bit sleepy, so one arm is down, but the other one, I think, we should draw our koala holding something. I tell you what, we'll draw the thing that they're holding first of all, shall we? We are going to draw, so I want you to draw, just coming out of this area of the foot, I want you to draw sort of a wavy line, like that. Okay? Then next to that, I want you to draw exactly the same line, just a little sort of distance apart. And then let's join them up at the top. Now we're going to add a few sort of quite thin leaf shapes, like that. Because this is, I think we just had 4, like that. This is some eucalyptus leaves. That's sort of roughly what they look like. They're quite sort of thin with these sort of long leaves. And do you know what? They are the only things that koala bears eat. All the koala bears in the world, they are all from Eastern Australia, and they mainly live in the eucalyptus forests, the ones that aren't in captivity. I think, do you know what? There's not many koala bears left in the world. There's only, I think there's between 2,000 and 8,000 that live in the wild, so that is not many. So they are a protected species. So we really need to look after our koalas, because we do not want them to disappear, do we? We've got quite a few in captivity, but they're quite hard to breed, so we really need to look after our eucalyptus forests in Eastern Australia over there, don't we? So that they have a habitat that they can live in and survive in. So yes, so they only eat eucalyptus leaves. That's the only thing they eat. And I've got a feeling, I'm not sure about this, we might have to have a bit of an education station here, but I think they might be poisonous, eucalyptus leaves. So I'm not sure why koalas have chosen to eat them. If I find out, I'll put a little fact up here in the education station section. Right then, so we are very nearly finished. We just need to draw our koala bear's other arm, don't we, holding this eucalyptus leaf. So what I want you to do is, from just here, we're going to draw an arm coming out. It's going to go around the back of our eucalyptus plant, like that. And then we're just going to join it back up like that to the body. Very simple. Let's add another little paw, shall we? So a little circle partly behind that. We can add a thumb. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Very cute. Little koala paw holding his or her eucalyptus leaf just before they doze off to sleep and have another little nap. So there we go, a very simple, very cute koala outline. Shall we do some colouring now? Now, if you've got some paints or some pens or some colour pencils, lovely, go for it. As I said, they're usually sort of grey, maybe slightly bluey grey, but you know the rules here. You can colour your koala in any colours you like. The more colourful the better, I say. I think I'll stick to the traditional colouring things like I usually do, but you do whatever you want, okay? So I'm going to see you back here. I'm going to go into my usual super speed mode. I'll see you back here in about 30 seconds time with a lovely, beautiful coloured koala. Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Right, I have finished colouring in my little sleepy koala bear. There was one thing I forgot to tell you about. Usually they have this sort of like lining, for want of a better word, for their ears. So I've sort of done that, a little kind of pink area inside their ears, just like that. And the rest of it I've kept pretty much greys. I've left a little white tummy, and then a little pop of green there for the eucalyptus, a few little bits of blue here and there. In fact, if you like, sometimes you can add a little bit, just little echoes of colour just in the greys. It's quite nice because things are rarely just perfectly kind of grey. Usually even the greyest of creatures, they reflect other colours in their skin, elephants, things like that. There's lots of other colours going on there if you actually really look hard. So I think sometimes it's quite nice just to add little bits and pieces of colour into your greys. There we go. So I'm really pleased with my koala drawing. I'm so pleased that I want to proudly sign my name down here. Let's do my full signature for this one. Rob Biddulph. There we go. So don't forget to sign your drawings. The other very important thing that I want you guys to do is get somebody to take a picture of your drawings, and then you can post it with the Draw with Rob, using this Draw with Rob hashtag on social media, on Twitter and Instagram, Facebook, things like that. That way I will get to see it. On Facebook, actually, you could just comment below this video here and post a picture of your drawing. I would love to see it. Who knows, your drawings might make the grid. But I cannot wait to see all your koalas today, because I think this is a really good one. It's a really cute one. Okay, I think that's about all we've got time for. I hope you've enjoyed drawing along with me today. Until we meet again, which will be very soon for another Draw with Rob video, I want you all to take care of yourselves, okay? Promise? Thank you very much. All right, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye.